Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Got my 1x2s, and these two have been cut, ready to roll, and I have two more here. So I got 4 1x2s. I didn't bother cutting these ones yet because you know, I just didn't bother, but we'll get to it in a second here. Shut the door. It's not too bad out today. You may notice that I've gotten some stuff done. Well, not really from this angle. I'll show you what will happen. So my dad came over, gave me a hand putting the next offset piece up. It turned out okay, but I tore down that survival blanket piece again, so I have to repair that. This my measurements were off, so I have a little gap there. I'll fill that with something. Also put the light in, LED light. Now, when I was in by myself in chipmunk mode there at the tiny house trying to do this ceiling, I made an awfully bad boo-boo. I'll show you that right now. This corner's messed up badly. So there was nothing I could do. Hopefully when the next piece goes up it won't look too bad. Hopefully. And I got 2 more pieces to go. So there you go. So we got kind of a line of lights in line with the ceiling fan. And I can adjust those lights pivoting either direction. So I'll figure that out when time comes. I made a video back a ways there called how to make your own fuses for inline fuses for off-grid solar. And what happened was the damn light keeps going off and on. I used the bare metal connectors because that's all I had in that kit. So all I did to remedy that was put electrical tape, wrap them twice with electrical tape around the bare metal so they're not exposed, and go from there. I also got to mount this into the wood with some silicone as well. So we'll do that eventually. Countdown, 2 days away from getting rid of the boxes. Got a hold of my accountant, and he's getting a hold of the shredder people, so I'm gonna try to get this plywood out of here because I'm gonna be hauling boxes out pretty much. Should take me 2 to 3 hours to get all the boxes out of the tiny house, I'm guessing. We hope so anyway. So I gotta move a ton of stuff, guys, and I'll be busy today. I need to get my slippers on. Okay, so I'll bring you over here to get some updates. So down here, it is 41 degrees Fahrenheit inside the tiny house at 68% humidity. Humidity's gone up. 43.5% or 43.5 Fahrenheit outside, 72% humidity. And for European, the European people, 3 degrees Celsius. Alright. Solar. Let's go check it out. I don't think there's gonna be any issues with that. Not really. Everything's in float. There we go. Unlike some people on YouTube, I'm off the grid 100% at the off-grid tiny house. I'm not lying to my audience or anything like that, because I know there's some people out there who claim they're off-grid and are really on-grid, and it's quite bad for the off-grid community. I won't name names, but one of them is subscribed to me. And yeah, it's a shame. And I've done this with a very simple setup, guys. Two little power pack batteries, and 2 charge controllers, and 2 batteries per setup. And I am not having issues. It's the winter time. It's the first winter that I've first winter with my off-grid tiny house, off-grid solar setup at the tiny house. And so far so good. Though I gotta say, we have not gotten a lot of snow, so it's not really a true test until the panels are going to be covered with snow all the time, right? But for now, everything's good in my favor. Now, one thing I'm going to do is this LED light, I need to disconnect it from the solar system here, and it's going to be I'm going to take the whole this wire and everything, this small little white wire here that's hooked up, powering it right now. See if I go like this, power's on. That light is going to be moved down here because it's going to be on the next panel going up. And I believe, yeah, so what I'll do is either put the fan here on the next panel, and then maybe another light on the opposite on the next panel after that, because having a fan, actually, yeah, the next panel, how am I going to do that? So either way, I'll figure it out. I'm going to grab that LED light and the wiring, which will be kind of nasty because I got to remove it from all the gas pipe and use that back there. But for now, what I can do is I'll kill the power on this side, like so. And what I need to do then is rely on my camera light, because I'm going to plug this in and that'll get me the power back on. And so now I can disconnect up here. This little wire here has to be disconnected and unhooked from the gas line. So right now power is not hooked up, and I'm officially going to take that off right now, guys, so give me a second. I'll tilt the camera up. Not that you're going to be able to see too much, I don't think. Okay, I guess that's a decent view. I gotta grab my little screwdriver and we'll disconnect that stuff. And then I'm gonna get my slippers on before my feet get any colder. Though it's not too bad out today, guys, I gotta admit. So I'm probably gonna block most of the view, so that's not really good for you guys. Tighten that back up. Okay, so that guy's all done, and I can actually turn the power back on. There we go. So the wire is right here, unhooked, and I will have to refeed it back up through there, but we'll do that later. That's not a big deal. Lots to do at the tiny house, guys. So I'm getting close. I'm getting very close, actually. About two panels away, guys, from closing her in, I think. Whoops, zoom out. And the wiring is getting hectic as it grows. Oh well. But it's looking not too bad, and even though I messed up that corner, it's way over in the corner here, and hopefully when the next piece goes up it will kind of blend in and not be too noticeable, but that's the way things are. Set you guys down here, throw my slippers on. Yeah, so thanks to my dad for giving me a hand on the ceiling. Fortunately, I should have waited one day and then I wouldn't have damaged my ceiling, but I did all the rest alone. You guys saw that, except for that one. He's helped me with the first one, and then he helped me with the current one here. But I put up one, two, I guess just the two myself, and that was a pain. This one was a real pain because of the offset. The kitchen countertop was in the way, so I couldn't manipulate the 2x4s good enough. And there's so much swearing in that video that I had to turn on chipmunk mode, which was me in fast forward mode, where I sounded like a chipmunk, which is pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny, so I had to do that. But for today, I'm going to install the 1x2s, get them hooked up, framed in, and then you guys will have a better look at where the next piece is going to go and what it's going to look like and all that hoopla, right? So I'll do that. And wiring. Yes, wiring. This is too short for me to use still, though. That wire that I just disconnected at the solar, I may use that on this LED because I think it'll be long enough to make it down, and that will be LED number 3. I labeled everything from that end back to the bed. So the ceiling fan number 1, LED number 1, LED number 2, LED number 3, probably LED number 4 because that's right at the entrance. Though I think I'm going to put the fan maybe back here further, because maybe what I'll do is I'll put an LED light and the fan on one piece, because when I'm span out 4 feet, I'll be close to being over the bed, and the next piece will kind of be cut and shorter because of the way things are. But you'll see that when I start doing the framing, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the framing, and we'll see you in a bit.